Appreciate the really good singing this evening. We had a lot of great song leaders to stand before us, and everyone was willing to sing out. And that was a wonderful opportunity to be here this evening to sing together. If you will, open your Bible to Hebrews chapter 3. A thought from Hebrews chapter 3 for our devotional. Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 12 beginning. The Hebrews writer says in Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 12 beginning, "Beware, brethren." There's our setting. We're talking to the church. "Beware, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. But exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin." The Hebrews writer would tell us in these two verses and remind us that it is possible to depart from God. He's talking to his brethren, and he would remind them and reminding us today as we read that it is possible to depart from the living God and to be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Notice he talks about an evil heart of unbelief. There are at least 4 ways in these 2 verses that the Hebrews writer encourages us to help one another be faithful. Yourself, but one another as well. Notice first of all in verse 12, beware. We must pay attention. We must keep our guard up. We must continue to watch. We must continue to be alert. Ultimately, that begins with me. I need to beware those that I'm closest to, such as my family, but certainly that would extend into my church family, primarily my church family here at Wood Avenue. Beware, be observant, look, understand, know, be alert if someone is struggling. But number 2 in verse 13, but exhort one another. Exhort or encourage. Take action. And what I want to notice with you in these 4 areas is that while the pulpit is part of this work, it's not the only way that these 4 areas can be accomplished. And I would say it might be the least amount of time that we have to accomplish these 4 areas. So what we're talking about is each and every member. We are to be aware, but we are to exhort. Notice one another, encourage one another, take action, do what you can to help people go to heaven, to help one another to go to heaven. Notice also in verse 13, but encourage one another daily, continuously. It's not just once or twice. It is daily. It's an ongoing thing. Certainly we appreciate support yesterday, but today is a new day. Tomorrow will be yet another new day. We must continue to do it and uplift and encourage one another. Exhort one another daily. And then number 4, exhort one another daily while it is called today. Need to delay. We don't need to wait. We do not need to wait for some time in the future. We have a responsibility today and every day to exhort, to encourage one another, because as the Hebrews writer tells us, it is possible to depart from the living God through the deceitfulness of sin. May that never be what we do. May we always remain faithful. A song of encouragement has been selected. Has it been turned in? The song of encouragement is 557. We're going to stand and sing. And if there's anything that we can do to encourage you today to go to heaven, please let it be known as we stand and as we sing.